some stuff so I can get my mic right where I want it. Let's also, I think it goes here. I hope this doesn't echo. It doesn't look like it is. Okay, cool. Ba-ba. Let me figure out how to do this. Here's a code for some packs on Arena Lamau. Everyone. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So, my desk is a mess. It's covered in magic cards. That's normal for me, right? Like, that should be. But it's like worse than normal. I've just got cards everywhere. Like, Wizards of Thay. I think I wanted to put that in Otters. Yeah, I've got some cards I want to throw. Some decks on the side. I've got some basic lands. Well, Phyrexian lands. I'm sorry that I keep hitting my mic stand. I'm a mess. So let me adjust. Gonna see what we can do. Don't want to accidentally give toes on stream. That's not free content. It's not paid content either. But if you want to pay me for pictures of my toes, we could strike a deal. Lamau, what? That's a wild way to start this video. Stream, VOD, whatever, however you're watching this, hearing this. This is my Otters Commander deck. I don't need this right now. I'm also not bringing it with me to Vegas, I don't think. I am bringing this Chocobo. This Chocobo's coming with me to Vegas, and I'm going to sell it there because I have had no luck selling it on TCG Player. So I'm going to bring this pen. It's got Nimmy on it. I'm going to bring my wallet. It'd be bad if I forgot my wallet. I'm bringing not these piles of things. These piles of things need to be put away. I've got a Paradise Mantle, a foil Arden the Super, and some promo Laughing Jasper Flints. Both the top 8 and the champ promo. Lol. See, I felt this pressure to go live, to stream something today, just so I don't go a whole week without streaming, because I leave for Vegas tomorrow. And I might do a short stream before I leave, depending on how my day goes and what I need to get done before I leave. But I don't know. I wanted to get a short stream done. I've been in a weird funk this week where like I've been getting stuff done. Like I've been busy. But I don't know, my mental health just isn't where I want it to be. And it's rough. It's rough because there's stuff that I want to do, but because I'm like mentally frozen in place, the things that I want to get done aren't getting done. But other things are getting done. Like I did my nails. I wanted to do a nail painting stream, but I just didn't have it in me yesterday to go live. But they came out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with them. They're pretty shiny and purple because my team jersey has some purple in it, so I wanted to tie that in. I really love having little charms on my nails, like the little bows are my favorite part. Like I love having like bows and like hearts and like 3D aspects on my nails, but like I love the look of it, the visual appeal, the aesthetic. But I hate how it gets like they get stuck on everything. And sometimes they come off and I have to glue them back on, and that's like I did these nails yesterday and this black bow has fallen off twice now. And I thought I did a better job applying this one than this one while I was doing them. Like I thought I was super thorough about curing the rhinestone glue, but apparently not. Right here I have a box of rares, my non-standard stuff. I want this to stay open. It's sorted by color, but I don't have any like dividers in here, so I'm just gonna flip through them because I'm putting away this stack of rares that are on my desk. Like over here, these guys need to be put away. So it ends in colorless, so I put the artifacts over here, multicolored. I didn't have it organized by set at all, so gonna, oh, not green. Well, I guess Kibo's multicolored in identity. Not in frame, but in identity. I don't know. This isn't packing my bag. I've gotten sidetracked already, but I feel like I need to clear my desk off to do the things that I want to do. So this is a necessary thing for us, for me. Just putting cards away. I discovered a pair of commander decks that I had laying around. They were pre-cons that I bought from Costco that came with a bunch of packs, and I mostly bought them for the packs at the time, and I forgot that I had ever purchased them. So when I found them yesterday, I was like, huh, let me pull these apart. Because I was going through a lot of my rares over the weekend and organizing a bunch of stuff. Maybe I should organize by color and then put them all away rather than going a little bit at a time. I don't know. I'm just going to pull out everything that's blue because blue is where I'm at right now. Got a ledger shredder. I got 2 ledger shredders. I remember when those were like $15. I have no idea what they are worth these days. Got some black cards, a memory deluge, some awakening, John in the Lock, having Ghoul Lich. But yeah, I put in a Card Kingdom sell order. I put in 2 over the last couple of days. I was trying to get together cards to sell in Vegas, but I didn't want to do like a big sell in Vegas, so I was just kind of like looking up what they were at on Card Kingdom and things that were like, yeah, that's worth selling to me for that price. I just did so. And so once those clear, I'll have like $1,800 in Card Kingdom credit. Pretty neat, I guess. Do I have other blue cards? I have this Castle Port of Vantris that I meant to sell, but I had 2 of them and I didn't realize I had 2 of them. I don't know. There's just so many cards everywhere, all of the time, in my room, in my office space. It's a lot to deal with. I don't know what I'm doing. Looking for blue cards. These are all multicolored and green and not blue. Okay. Oh, this is blue. Emperor Mikhail the second. I don't know. I hate when they go like that. Ah! I'm struggling. struggling in new and inventive ways every day. I'm being dramatic. I don't know. It's just been a weird week. Farewell can go in here. I don't care. Archangel Wrath, sure. Technically it's a multicolor and color identity, but it doesn't matter. I just need them in the box and not on my desk. That's what matters here. Okay, there's black. Blitzwing is a black card. March of Wretched Sorrow, drag to the bottom. Multicolor, black. Green, multicolor, black. Multicolor, colorless, multicolor, multicolor, colorless. Green, multicolor, red. We're gonna call this red, red, multicolor, multicolor, colorless, multicolored, red, green. We missed the white card. It's a swords. Multicolor, another white card. I'm not very good at this. Green, red, white. I'm not even separating out acorn cards at this point. I just want my cards to not be in piles on my desk. That's what I'd like. I don't think that's too much to ask for. I don't think that's a hard goal here. But it feels difficult. You know? Green, colorless, black. Alright, this should be easier now. Now just throw all the cards in where they belong. Red cards, go. Green cards, go. It's crazy how card values add up. Like, I sold a ton of cards that were like in the 5 to 30 cent range, but because I had so many of them, it really added up. Like, I sold a whole fat pack worth of bulk rares, basically. I mean, some of them were not bulk, some of them were like actually high value cards, which made it all worth, I guess. Okay, there's bulk rares off my desk. Progress. We've done something. Second, let's put some other cards away. I have some cards that I want to throw in this purple binder. It's just got random stuff in it. Like this recently banned Prof Eidetic Memory. Banned from Standard. The Sudden Edict promo from playing in the Secret Lair Showdown at MTG this year. Fun, cool. A really foiled copy of Get Lost. And then over here, I have a stack of Final Fantasy rares. I'm gonna put Deadly Cover up in here, but the Final Fantasy rares I want to stick in my box of Final Fantasy stuff. So Final Fantasy cards will be set aside until I grab my box for Final Fantasy stuff. And then I have lands. I have so many lands that need to go in my land binder. Do I play any Standard? Yes. So I am currently qualified through Standard for the next RC season. I'm qualified for Vegas tomorrow as well, but I qualified through Standard for Portland, and that's very standard. I was actually playing some Standard today because I didn't feel like playing MTGO while I was working. Don't tell anyone that I play Magic while I'm working. But yeah, I've been playing like an Is It soup pile, because you may ban things out of Is It, but that doesn't make it bad. Especially when they keep printing really good red cards, and then they print like Quantum Riddler and Wan Shi Tong. I don't know. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of what I want to do today. Also, thank you for chatting a little birdie. Very happy to have you. Thank you for your first chat. Main goal today is to pack my heckin' bag. Let's pull it out. Here's my bag. It's big. You can barely fit on camera. Oh, awesome. You try to get into more standard. I'll be streaming more standard after this weekend. So this weekend, the RC in Vegas, that's modern. So I've been playing a lot of MTGO and modern, getting ready for that. But my next big tournament after this weekend is going to be standard. So we'll be doing a lot of standard on the channel and a lot of arena, because I prefer playing standard on arena to MTGO. And thank you for the follow. Thank you. But here's my bag. It's got all my top 8 pins on it and champ pins or lanyard things. And it's also got my real name on there, but I don't care if I quote unquote dox myself because you can find me in person at events. My real face is not hidden information. I know that breaks some unwritten VTuber laws, but let's take everything out of my bag and then we can decide what goes back in the bag. That's how we're going to do this. So we have playmat tube and playmat. We'll figure out which playmat we want to bring in a moment. We got dice. We have 1 deck box, 2 deck box, 3 deck box, notepad for taking life totals down, another deck box, another deck box, Barge's Tome of Tokens, some of which have been taken out of there. I've got a mountain. I have another mountain and some secret lair spectacular redemption challenge tickets from MTGCon earlier this year. got 4 of them. That's a story. Another deck box. And then we got a little token deck box. A little, like, 20 count, I think is that. And then I have a blank hero token that was meant to be drawn on or something. While playing Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy Commander Party, you have the following ability to, if you don't control a hero token, create a hero token. From the Final Fantasy Commander Night Party thing. Well, and here's that. I have a little bottle. You think you have the same token box in a different color? I have multiples of these. These are very nice to have. I've got a red one over here on my desk. I like them for tokens. They're also good if you do like, I wish they had, I think they might have like an even smaller one to like pack cubes or repack Jumpstart. I really like Jumpstart, so I have a lot of Jumpstart packs. Like I repack them so that I can reuse them for playing Jumpstart. So having ways to repack them is nice. I have in this bag an open box of Blossom dual mats. And then I have an unopened box of Blossom dual mats. I have a set of Minifin. You know, gotta have that magic buff. I have some loose sleeves, empty sleeves in here. That's sick, cool, fun. I have a squished old protein bar. This is gross. I'm gonna throw it away. I will be putting fresh protein bars in my bag because playing competitive Magic uses up a lot of calories. And you need to restore your brain power. And a quick snack between rounds, snack and water, is so important. I've got this Final Fantasy poster from one of the bundles. I think this was from the gift bundle, like the collector bundle. It got a little squished in my bag, but it's mostly intact, so that's nice. All of this stuff, and also, I don't know if I have enough room here. Oh no, shit! There's even more stuff in here. So I have this box that I have in the bag to help give my bag shape so that I can stack all of these deck boxes in here in the bag and have it make sense. I have a packing peanut that's going in the trash. I have another pen. I have a pen of a different sort. I have Sweetest Song perfume from Bath and Body Works. Having perfumes in my bag at Magic tournaments is very important to me because I don't want to be a stinky kind of Magic player. I have some loose dice in here, so I'm going to put those in my little dice container. I was wondering where my plus dice went. I've got a pack of Perfect Fit inner sleeves in here. I'm sad because I bought those perfect fits, but I didn't buy perfect hards, which is what I prefer. But I bought, like, I stocked up on the wrong kind of inner sleeve. So, rough. I've got some hand sanitizer, very good to have in the bag. I've got a used secret lair admission ticket thing. I've got which set is this? Edge of Eternity spin down from the bundle. And I think that's everything out of my bag. Oh, nope. Got a couple more things. Another packing peanut, and a motion sickness patch. All right. I need to vacuum this bag. It's kind of gross. It's just got bag clutter, bag fluff at the bottom. I also, on my bag, how magical is this bag? Quite magical. It's filled with Magic the Gathering cards, so that is the magic bag. It also fits all of this. Six deck boxes, sleeves, tokens, medicine. Quite magical. But that's all that was in here. Is all actually nope. Just kidding. Found more stuff in the bag. Also, it's a magical bag of holding. Look how much I fit. Exactly. I have a broken plastic fork was in here, so I'm going to throw that away. Sick! I was looking for this. I've got foil armor. I got this as a sample at MagicCon. Am I seeing a Terra precon? It is the Y'shtola precon. Close. But I've been looking for these. So I live in the desert. I live in a dry place, so having a humidity pack to defoil my foils, very important. Because my foils, like, let me see if I can find one. They are pringled. Like, straight out of the package, foils are just pringled in my... Let's see. Laughing Jasper Flint. He's not the worst in terms of pringling, but you can kind of see, like, that's not flat. So hopefully I want to try sticking a couple of my foils that I play a lot in a Tupperware with this. But I digress. Terra's the only deck you own IRL? That's cool. That's chill. I think I've played against all of the precons except Terra. So I don't know how Terra plays, actually. I'm not the biggest commander player. I mostly play 1v1 comp, but I do dabble, obviously. And I do enjoy the VTuber commander collabs that I've been doing. I'm very excited to rejoin them again. Hopefully next week, fingers crossed, I can rejoin next week. I've had to take a 2-week break from them to get ready for SCGCon. I didn't stream at all last week, basically. but I was playing so much Magic in person on paper. So I've got a team that I play with now, and we were hard at work. I actually hosted practice at my house on Saturday, but I'm procrastinating. So I'm gonna throw my bag on the floor, and then let me bring back this box. So box, just a cardboard box that I cut up and then covered in foam. We're gonna figure out what's going in this box, because this box is basically what I fit in my bag. Sometimes I throw extra shit in there, but I'm gonna try to limit myself to just the box. We don't need the open box of sleeves. We do need the closed box of sleeves. I am going to re-sleeve my deck for this weekend. I have a couple of changes to make to it, so I'm not going to re-sleeve it today on stream, but I am going to show you my deck, though. These basic mountains are going to go into the pile of desk cards. You got it, but you forgot you protected your piece too much, so no friends for IRL Magic. See, that's the wonderful thing about Magic, is that you can make friends whether digitally or in person. It's a great medium for meeting new people and finding community. I could go on and on about how much Magic has meant to me in terms of finding community after I moved across the country. Basically, all of the friends I have now, I have because of Magic. And because of Magic, I've been able to digitally connect with new VTuber friends and such. And so that's been really nice. Magic has made you hate the color blue. Oh no. I feel guilty because I'm a blue player. I'm a is it player to be specific. I'm more of a red player than a blue player, but I am an is it spell slinger. The counter spells. Yeah. Just counter my counter if you really want it that bad. There are ways to play around counter spells. It's a part of Magic the Gathering, is learning how to play around and with them. You're mostly black, green, or white. There are counter spells in those colors. Not a lot, but they exist. And there's also like protection, like Veil of Summer in green. Veil of Summer is such a good card. The tokens are coming with me. I think I will bring Y'shtola. She'll be the one commander deck I have with me this weekend, so she's going in the box. And then we come to the more difficult stuff. So let's see what's in these things before we make some decisions on what's coming with us. So in here we have Astral Titan, a foil Primeval Titan reskin, Lindblum. Oh, so I've got some Final Fantasy rares. I think I opened a Final Fantasy collector booster and put its contents in this box. A hero token. We've got some construct token, clown robot tokens, ticket bucket bot. Counter spells is something you learn to love when you see the ridiculous stuff people do when there are no counters in a format. Exactly. White is amazing because you can just board wipe the blue player so they can't. There you go. And yeah, the colors of Magic exist to create balance. If one player is doing too much, you have to have a player who's like, slow down a little bit. I've got the Ral Crackling Wit emblem token, Thundertrap Trainer Offspring token. I have some nice tokens in this box. I've got some Swift Spears in here, a Lightning Axe, a Windswept Heath, Wide Arced Phantom, some Leyline of Sanctities, some Teferi Time Revelers, and some more tokens. We're gonna put the Lindblum and Final Fantasy stuff aside. They're not coming back in the box. The tokens will stay in the box. Return balance till the Fire Nation attacked. And then the Fire Nation firebended so much mana, and then they won the game during combat without even using the combat damage. It was crazy. Green is just, yo, check out my sick dinosaurs, and I love that for them. They deserve to have some sick dinosaurs. I don't want to bring this whole box of tokens, but I will take out the Windswept Teeth, this White Orchid Phantom, The Leyline of Sanctities are going to go in the desk pile. The Teferis I'm going to take out. And then the sticker sheets and all these tokens are going to stay in the blue token box. But the blue token box is not coming with me. We're going to put these aside for now. We'll get back to those. Blue token box, you're staying home. So in this purple, clear, translucent purple box, I believe this is my standard deck. I've taken a couple of cards out. I think I took some lands out. Oh yes. Oh yes. Vivi is banned, so it's no longer a legal standard deck. This was my Vivi Prowess. This was my standard Prowess deck. It's not even legal. Is there anything I need out of here? I'm not gonna play any standard this weekend. I don't think I need any of the cards in here. Yeah, I think I'm good. I do have Kamigawa Neon Dynasty Islands to here, and I love these. Aren't these so pretty? Like the crane, it's just so pretty. Definitely up there in terms of favorite basics. All right, this is staying home. We're not bringing that. I think the Kamigawa lands are so nice. I think they're well beloved with good reason. Who said something in my Discord? Boop. Oh, thank you for joining my Discord. I believe this is Ruby Storm. It's a couple cards short. I'm not playing Ruby Storm this weekend. 6 cards short. I wonder what 6 cards they are. At least I think this is Ruby Storm. Yeah. It's got the rituals, lands. I might be missing some fetches. I might have taken some fetches out of here. I'm not playing this, but I'll bring it with me in case anybody wants to practice against it. I think that's where I'm at with this. And I'll lay it out later and see what's missing. I'll do that in Vegas if anyone actually wants to play against it. I have a feeling this is just going to sit in the bottom of my bag all weekend. So in the box, that goes. This will go with the Final Fantasy rares. Actually, no, I don't think anyone who's playing Primetime this weekend has their stuff in terms of like the people that I know. Anyone who would be playing it this weekend already has it. So this is my draft pack, and it's got my rares from my pre-release plus some other stuff that I opened. So I got the Commander bundle, a regular bundle, and a collector booster box. That cost me a good $700, a little bit over $700. That was a lot of money spent, and I don't think I got. I mean, I was pretty lucky in my pulls. I opened 3 Washingtons. Though I let one of my teammates borrow 2 of them, so I got 1. But that's in my box full of Avatar stuff, which I am bringing with me. Let's go through what I got. I got this Prosperity out of the collector booster. Got a Katara, Momo, Toph. I got this. This is a good hit. That Badger Mole Cub as my pre-release foil stamp. Like, I didn't even play him in my deck though because I opened a Zuko pre-release kit, so I was mono red basically, but I splashed blue and white just for Sokka and United Front for white. But Sokka by himself was my bomb. And I went 3-1, and I probably could have gone 4-0 if I didn't misplay in my first round. But that happens, you know? I've got some additional basics. I'm going to leave the Avatar basics here. The basics that I have in my actual draft pack, like the ones that are sleeved, are Infinity lands. And I will bring my draft pack. I don't think I'll need it, but it's good to have it at a Magic event. All right, with that in the box, I'm just gonna show you guys real quick what the box is looking like. Here's the box. We've got a little space back here, so I could throw the token box in here if I wanted to, but I think, oh no. Ah, I'm back. I'm gonna put, nope, that's not gonna fit. Darn. We will put the perfect fits there. Yeah. Yeah. Box goes away. I'm also gonna put these things aside. I'm going to put the Avatar rares pre-release with my other Avatar rares. And here, the Commander bundle, I have the Commander only cards from Avatar, plus my commons, I think. And then in the regular bundle, boop, I have my rares and my uncommons. But my hair is acting crazy. It's because I'm not wearing contacts and because I keep getting in front of my motion tracking. Sorry to disillusion the VTuber experience by talking about my setup, Lamau. But I'm gonna bring this. I don't think I'm gonna bring this, but I might. I don't know. There's some cards that I don't know if I want to sell or not. So let's show off some of my pulls. Let's try to get them out of here. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it by removing this and then pulling that up and then putting it back. Maybe. Don't want to spoil, but I'm going to. You can kind of see what I'm going to show you. Life is struggle. So, this Fierce Guardianship and this Enlightened Tutor are going for a good bit of money. And I'm really internally debating. Do I want to keep them? Because I do like Avatar. I do like Katara. I might sell the Enlightened Tutor. I think that's where it's the cheaper of the two cards. But I can see myself using the Fierce Guardianship. But also, I don't know. Like, I like playing Commander, and these are only Commander cards, right? Like, I don't need these for anything outside of Commander. I think if money was no issue, I would keep them. But I have credit card debt that I need to settle. So I think I'm going to sell these. I think I would rather have the money from selling these than have these. I think that's where I'm at with them. All right. Thank you for listening to my inner dialogue. But I will keep the rest of the bundle promos. And I don't know. I don't know how much the rest of these are worth. I don't think anything was like up there in terms of like the Commander rares. Appa, look at him. I have a ton of the screenshot cards because I opened a collector booster box. It's so disappointing how like blurry these are. Like, I don't support like AI upscaling them, right? Like, I don't think that's the solution. But they could have done what they did for like the SpongeBob Secret Lair, where they had an artist repaint the screenshots. Like, they painted the screenshots, not like trace them, but like, you know, I don't know if I even know. But this box will stay home. The other Avatar rare box will come with me. Maybe I'll transfer them into a box and then like into a deck box because I just am going to bring the rares. I don't think I'm going to bring the uncommons. I'm going to double check to see if anybody's looking for any of the uncommons or commons within my Magic team, but if nobody's looking for them, I'm going to leave them home. All right. Important stuff. Not this. This is, I mean, this is coming with me, and this is trash. But the important stuff is what's in this box. But first, let's see what's in this one. Avatar is one of your favorite shows, but you haven't really been loving the Avatar set. Just kind of done with Universes Beyond. Yeah, I feel like it's very easy to be very over it with Magic right now. Like it's a lot to be tapped into with all of the sets that are coming out and like the burnout that comes with trying to consume as much as they're putting out. I'm of the opinion that for the health of yourself when interacting with all of this, just interact with the stuff that you want to. Don't feel pressured to keep up with everything that's coming out. Like, especially all of the secret layers and stuff. I mean, it's easier said than done depending on like what you value and what you care about, what you're into, what you look for in the game and the Universes Beyond stuff and the secret layers and whatever. As a whole, I do like the Avatar set. I don't like the screenshot cards, obviously, but I think the set plays well. What am I going to play in Vegas for Modern? I will be playing Affinity. I will show that in a moment. I'm just pawing through whatever this is my mono red standard deck. This is what I qualified with at the local RCQ. At one of the local RCQs. I don't think I'm bringing standard with me. This is gonna stay home. I might move the deck to a temporary holding facility and use the box for my avatar rares. But this is my modern deck that I will be playing. This is Affinity. I think I'm gonna change a couple of the cards in the sideboard. Right now it's 3 Consigns, Haywire Might in the side, a Whip Flare, 2 Vandal Blasts, 2 Galvanic Blasts, a Grafdigger's Cage, Ashiok, Soulless Jailer, Pithing Needle, Blood Moon, and Force of Negation. I want a second Blood Moon. I will be borrowing one from a friend. And I want to fit Hercule's Recall in here for the mirror. I think I'll move Pithing Needle to main board. I also want to fit a second Ashiok. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want a second Ashiok. I think I've talked myself out of wanting a second Ashiok. But I do want a second Blood Moon. And I think I'm going to take out a Consign. And I know how good Consign is. So I know how that sounds like a silly thing to do. Take out Consign. How dare you? But in my main board, for those of you who are new around here, I play Spider Sense. So I can already counter triggered abilities in my main board. So I feel like I don't need to go too ham on that with the Consigns. The Consigns are really just for colorless shenanigans, Eldrazi's, Etron, whatever. But I find Spider Sense to be more relevant to how I'm playing Affinity than Consign. And for the Pithing Needle, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. There's a monkey in here. Because I think I'm gonna adjust my mana as well. So I was reading someone's Affinity guide, and they were saying something about the math and how you want 14 blue sources. And I am going to blindly trust his math. I'm not going to check his math. I'm going to be like, okay, 14 sounds good. Currently, I have 12, so I'm going to make some adjustments to fit in. In here, I have a bunch of stuff. It's like modern cards. Like no one's playing Jace, but someone asked me about a Murktide, so I've got a Murktide. I've got extra monkeys, extra EIs. Just if someone decides they want random stuff for their sideboard, I've got extra counter spells and just extra modern pieces for anyone who's last minute pivoting and wants something. So this box for sure coming with me. This box is coming with me. Also, in here I have like other options for affinity. Like I have the weapons manufacturing package in here. I've got because I'm not playing the weapons manufacturing package in my deck currently to make room for the other stuff. I've got stuff that I'm selling, like in like everything that's in this little sleeve, and then that guy. But yeah, I have other affinity stuff, other modern stuff. So if I decide to pivot my sideboard or my main board, or if someone needs anything to borrow, I've got that shit covered. That's why I set these Teferis aside. I'm gonna put those cards that I want to sell at the front. The Fierce Guardianship and the Enlightened Tutor. I'm gonna throw there and have it join that stuff. But yeah, I'm like 99% sure that I will be playing Affinity. I just need to finalize the last couple card slots. Though there's always a chance that at like 5 p.m. Friday, I'm like, nope, it's Ruby Storm. I gotta play Ruby Storm, and I pivot. It wouldn't be the first time I've made a last minute decision like that, but I'm pretty certain with how much I've been practicing just Affinity, I would be woefully unprepared to play anything besides Affinity this weekend. This motion sickness patch is coming with me for sure. Get back on track. There's still so much like room in the side of the box. Maybe I bring the token box just to fill in the space. Nope, it doesn't fit with the... But if I take these out, just to make a satisfying fit, will that work? Ooh, ooh, satisfying. Isn't that satisfying? Ooh. We love it when boxes fit inside boxes. And I have this little cutout so that it's easier for me to like access the inside of the box while it's in my bag. But yeah, that's coming with me. That's coming with me. Oh, fuck. I threw my perfume on the floor. Ah. And then there's a little space here. That's not gonna fit. I really want it to, but it's not going to. Oh yeah, I like throwing that up there. But now there's no room for the notepad. It can just sit on top like that. All right, notepad, a little perfume, dice, random ass cards, the deck I'm actually playing. I'm gonna rearrange this just so that the deck I'm playing is easier to grab. Yeah. I really should re-glue these like top parts of the lining that I put on it, but it does its job. Lol. Alright, so I'm gonna put this aside. So I'm also going to put in my bag, besides having this body mist and a perfume, I'm also going to put a bottle of spray deodorant in my bag. Because you will not catch me being literally sweaty while I'm sweating through the tournament, you know? Like, I will not smell bad. I will try my damnedest to not smell bad, because there's enough of that. There's enough other players being the stinky ones. I forgot to throw this chocobo in with the other cards that I'm selling. But yeah, I'm selling this chocobo. Paying for my trip, really. Selling that guy. But thank you for the follow. Let's see if I can fit it in here in the top loader. I can't. So it comes out of the top loader. Isn't it pretty? I wish I could justify keeping it, but it's not a card I'm gonna play. I know it's standard playable in the like green ramp landfall shenanigans deck, but that's not a deck I'm gonna play anytime soon. So it's getting sold. I'd rather have what, like $1,500 to $2,000 for that thing. If you're looking to buy one, hit me up in Vegas. Lol. But yeah, the pens that I am bringing are it's legal in Nevada, so you know, yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna linger on that. I don't know if showing paraphernalia is actually gonna get me in trouble, so we're not gonna talk about that. Pens. I got a Nimmy pen. Isn't she so cute? I love Nimmy. And my Mellow pen. The problem with the Nimmy pen, it was writing very well the first time, but it's not right on the little cat page. I just use this for life total. That's all I use this little notepad for. It's writing fine now. Earlier it was not. Earlier it was really struggling to write, but it's working now. Okay, that's good. All right, let's take a moment to collect myself. I still need to vacuum my bag. Like, I want to put everything in the bag, but I have to vacuum it first. Or at least, like, dump all the lint out of the bottom. Right now, for my play mat, in the tube that I have here, I have Jace the Mind Sculptor, the Secret Lair art by Barge. And Barge has signed it. Got it at MagicCon a couple years back. I do quite like this mat. I think I'm wanting to use this mat. Or I'm almost certainly going to be buying new mats this weekend. I always do. It's like nice little souvenirs, you know? Like, it's fun to pull out your mat and be like, I got this one at this time, at this event. And like, let me show you guys something. Speaking of MagicCon. So this was from MagicCon 2 years ago. Yes. Like Magic 30 MagicCon. No, the year after Magic 30. I don't know. But this year's MagicCon, I got several playmats, but this was one of the ones that was being handed out. I think this was the one that came with your entry. Like if you bought your badge or like the premium badge, this is the mat you got with it. Ugin. And so all of the friends that I went with, all of us got like an Airbnb together, and everyone who was in that Airbnb together, we signed each other's mats and doodled on them. Like there's a little goblin, and we drew a little hot dog on here. Like all my friends signed it, and like we really went ham on some of my friends' Ugins mat. Like we turned one of them into Uwugin, and he's blushing, and he has nipple piercings as well. I think Uwugin got the nipple piercings. But it's just like fun. You know? It's fun to have a good time with your friends. It's so cool, right? Like I hope that we'll do something similar with the Airbnb. Like it's a different group that I'm going with this time. But I hope we'll do something similar. I'm gonna roll this back up. I rolled it the opposite direction from how I prefer to roll my mats. I usually like art out so that it doesn't stick to the inside of the tube. But I think I'm gonna play with the barge mat. The only other mat that I consider is my lightning bolt mat. It's got the I'm forgetting the Peach Momoko art on it, and it's got foil. It's like it's foiled. I really love that mat, but it's on the other side of my magic desk, and it's buried under cards, and I don't feel like fishing it out. So I think we're gonna stay on the barge mat. If I pick up a new mat on Friday, we might play with that this weekend. So I mentioned that I'm on like a local Magic team. We have jerseys, and I think he's printed out test mats, but we don't have an official play mat yet, so I'll be using my own. I kind of want them to workshop the mat a little bit more, if I'm going to be honest. But badge art. I wonder what the player reward will be for this one, for this RC. So let me grab my bag. Barge art. I misread that as badge art. Barge art. I love barge so much. So I have the tokens and stuff. I also have some of his like shirts and apparel. My partner has another like a different barge art sign. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it. The regional championship like thing. Wow. It's got my name's a little cut off there because of this other pin, but they put your name on it and they hand one out to each player who qualifies and like shows up and like participates in the RC. So I wonder like what it's gonna be this time. Like this one's a force of negation. I wonder what the art, what card they're gonna use as inspo. But here's all my top 8 pins. I'm missing a couple. I'm missing Teferi, which feels bad because I did win an RCQ during the Teferi season, but the event that I won didn't have the pins. They weren't handing out pins at their store. I'm also missing Nissa, and that's because I didn't play during the Nissa season. So Nissa did not earn, but I should have a Teferi. I've considered going out and buying a Teferi pin to make up for it, but I don't know. There's something very prideful about having earned all of these. Well, these. Some of them are just for like attending events. I bought the DreamHack San Diego one. I try to get little pins of like the events that I go to if they don't hand me an event or if they don't like give me a pin. I don't actually mind showing this one that it has my name, and then so the Nest, they closed down. I would say that they're local to me. They were local to me, but they kind of aren't. They're like over an hour away from me. So I don't mind divulging that I qualified in Carson City, Nevada, because it's not anywhere super close to me. But the Nest closed down, unfortunately. And the Nest was where I won the RCQ that not only qualified me for the event to get this pin, but it's the one where they didn't have the Teferi pin. So, you know, that's my trophy. I didn't get a Teferi pin, but I got a badge with my name on it. I love having stuff with my name on it. You know? We love trophies. Hopefully I can earn like an actual trophy this weekend. Wouldn't that be sick? That'd be so cool to win this weekend. My major goal is to day 2, stretch goal, qualify for PT, but like even making day 2 would be a big accomplishment for me. I haven't done that yet. And I think I can do it. I think I just need to get in the right mental. I've been in a weird funk all week and I don't want that to impact how I play this weekend. I want to work through it. Bring home the large shiny gold object. Exactly. I want it. I want the trophy. It'd be so cool. It'd be great promo for this channel. um but yeah, besides pens, sleeves, acetaminophen. Don't accuse me of dosing. Notepad. Wallet. The wallet's probably going to be in my pocket. Let's be honest. It's not going to be floating around in my bag, but do need to have it. Hand sanitizer. This. Body spray. I've got spin downs and stuff. Don't need those. And then the box. The box full of boxes. All of this goes. I think it hurts, but I think we got to take everything out again. Ah! My dice popped open and my dice fell everywhere. Give me a moment. That was tragic. There's little tokens everywhere. Got locked doors. Alright. We're covered. We got spin downs. Do we covered the plus dice? Minus dice. Couple d6s. I lost a d8. There's a d8 on my floor somewhere. That wasn't what I had in mind. I got another d6. I know there's another d8 somewhere. We'll find it later. Ah. That was not Keikaku Dori. That was not according to plan. But what I want to do is at least take that out. We're going to take out this little token box again. We're going to try to at least. Take out your Shitola to get to the token box. Gonna take out the tokens. Is that what we're doing? I don't think I can fit all of my avatar rares in here. I think that's what I was trying to do. Where my brain was headed with this thought, this process. Let's see. So this is my stack of avatar rares. And it fits. Oh, it fits in there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that feels good. And there she goes. Boop. Ishtola back in there. Alright. The box that goes in my bag, ready to go. Wow. And then we're going to bring back the bag. I need to wash Hashiwari. He's gotten a little gross. I don't know if it's picking up how dirty he is, but you know, bag goes on the floor, he goes on the floor, he gets all gunked up. He needs a bath. But we're just gonna. I still need to vacuum my bag, but I am going to just throw everything in the bag, make sure everything feels good, looks good. Not olive, but some of my pin backing keeps slipping off. It's very annoying. I can't tell. Oh, there it is. Who done did it? One of my champion ones. Alright. The magic of fitting stuff inside my bag. Shuffling sounds. Ugh, I think I'm actually gonna rip some more pin backings off. Yep, another pin backing fell off. The same pin backing fell off. Damn it. At least the other one's still in there. A lot of these are secured by 2 pins, so that's good. There she is, my box in my bag. And then I push it all to one side so that on the other side, over here, I can fit playmat tube and then body spray. I'll also put the deodorant in this corner. And then ibuprofen, sleeves, inner sleeves. Okay, this is a 100 pack. That's good. Throw the wallet in there for now. Pens will go in on the side, though I think I want to get a little pen bag. A little pen bag laying around. I do. One moment. Ah. All right. I'm actually going to swap out this body spray for a smaller one. This one's snowflakes and cashmere. And this is more along the notes that I want to smell like. Anyway, it does better at matching Sweetest Song in terms of perfume notes. This one, On the Horizon, is like water scented. And I do love water scents, but I've got this little pencil bag, this little Hello Kitty pencil bag. It's already got some pens and some dice in here. Desiccant silica gel packet, some scissors, tweezers, old gum. We're gonna throw away the old gum. I don't know how old this gum is and how long it's been in here. It's got some Sharpies in here too, like mini travel Sharpies. Those are good to keep in here. Oh, what's this? I've got a spin down from the Lord of the Rings in here. Well, and an earring? There's an earring in here? You never know what you're gonna find when you open up a girl's bag and go digging around. But I'm gonna put pens in here. I'm also going to replace the old gum with some Neuro gum. Got some Neuro gum. Because bursts of caffeine are helpful when you're playing in a tournament for like 10 hours. Oh, is it gonna fit in there? Please fit. Oh, is it gonna close? Yeah. There we go. Bag is packed. I do need to make some deck edits. I do need to take everything back out of the bag and then vacuum the bag. Oh. I forgot about that. Let's see if we can fit it in the pencil case. I believe in you, pencil case. You can close. There we go. That's good enough. That's good enough. Looking a little lumpy bumpy, but that's okay. I have to clean off my desk still. I still have plenty of cards out of frame on my desk that I need to put away. But the main task of packing my bag is done. And we went live. And that was a real struggle for me today. But I'm very glad that I did because, got a new follow, got some new chatters, and it was a good time. So thank you guys for showing up. I still need to work on getting in the right mindset, and I have to pack my regular bags. I have all of my clothes packed already, I think. Yeah, I have all my clothes packed. Even have a swimsuit for the pool at the Airbnb. Um, losing track of my thoughts. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'm going to turn my mental state around. I'm going to do well this weekend. You know? You know? And even if my little bow charms fall off, so be it. Oh, yeah, that's a thing. I need to put nail glue in my bag. Gotta pack some nail glue. It's been a cozy stream. Hope you have a good time. Thank you. Thank you. I also want to have a good time. That's the big thing. I'm gonna try to record some vlog stuff to put on YouTube and TikTok. So follow me there to see that. I'm gonna try to make a vlog. Who knows when vlog stuff will be out, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to vlog. At least record some travel footage because I'll be driving there, and that'll be a hefty drive. So you won't hear from me until probably, well, you might hear from me tomorrow. I might stream a little bit tomorrow before I leave. But if I don't, then who knows? You might hear some tweets. You might see some tweets on Friday. Maybe some updates on how I'm doing, both on X and on Discord throughout Saturday. We'll see. But thank you, thank you so much for being here and watching my silly shenanigans. I hope you have a good night or a good morning, a good afternoon or good evening or whatever, what have you, wherever you are in the world. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.